In this video, I'm going to review the 5 different options on how to get from the Bangkok airport to your place in Hua Hin. This is going to be really more for new people. So if you've got it all figured out and you know your best method and whatever vendor you use or option you use, then you might want to just turn this video off. This is going to really be more for the new people or somebody who hasn't figured it out or somebody who's going to go on an exploratory trip or vacation. And hopefully this will be helpful. I'm going to make this short and deliberate just so you don't have to watch a 20-minute video in order to get a simple piece of information. So with that said, I'll get started. So one, I want to clarify the pronunciation of the airport most people will fly into. An American will look at the spelling of it and most likely pronounce it as Suvarnabhumi, but actually to the Thai people, it's pronounced Suvarnabhumi. Very simple, Suvarnabhumi with a P, not a B. So it's going to be helpful when you're trying to talk to people about the airport if they're Thai, and otherwise they may not know what you're talking about. Now, the 5 different options include the following. So the first one is taking a bus, and I've taken the bus back and forth from Hua Hin to the Suvarnabhumi airport several times, more from Hua Hin to the airport. I used to fly out of the Bangkok airport for business all over the Asia Pac area. And so when I had a flight, say 4, 5, 6 p.m., and I had plenty of time, then the bus was fine. It's going to cost you anywhere like $16, $20. You have air conditioning, double decker, really nice bus, comfortable seats, a restroom, a toilet on the bus. So it doesn't stop anywhere. You just bring a little food, something to drink, load a couple of movies on your tablet or your phone, and you're good to go. The second option is to take a train. And even if you love trains, just don't even worry about the price of it. Just don't do it. So when you come out of the Suvarnabhumi airport, you're going to have to take like 2 buses to get to the train station. The train itself is old. You may be sitting on wood. You may not have air conditioning. It's going to take you a long time to get there. There's going to be stops along the way. You're going to get at the Hua Hin train station, which is a historical train station. It is kind of cool, but you can visit it another time. And then when you get out, you're going to get out in the heat, take a taxi, spend a little more money, and it's going to take you 6.5, 7 hours by the time that you get there. And after a 20, 30-hour flight, you're not going to want to deal with it, especially if you've got a decent amount of luggage. The third option is the taxi, and this is convenient. You walk out of the airport. There's no shortage of taxis, and they'll take you all the way to your door. Now, the couple cons include the following: is that you may have to talk to a couple different taxis before you get to somebody who wants to go all the way to Hua Hin. And so that could be kind of a pain to deal with because outside of the airport, it's hot. So if it takes you a while to get to a taxi driver, just be aware of that. Also, you may get unlucky and get a taxi driver who rolls his window down, doesn't turn the AC on, and you're having to deal with telling him, hey, roll your window up, and hey, please turn the AC up higher. He's going to try and save money. And so also, if he doesn't speak very good English, Uber drivers around the world, for whatever reason, seem to speak better English than actually taxi drivers. And so you may get somebody where if you want to use the restroom or you want to stop, pick up food or something to drink on the way, it could be difficult. So is it worth it? I don't think so. The fourth option is to do the shared minivan. So this is one of the cheapest methods. So it's probably going to cost you $20, $25 to get from the airport all the way to Hua Hin. But the cons is that you have to take transportation to get to the minivan area. And then you're also going to share it with 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. And by the time that you get to Hua Hin, it's going to be over 4 hours to get there. And then also, if you're the last person to be dropped off, you're going to have to sit there as they drop off one person, another person, another person. So that could add time to that trip. So again, after a 20, 30-hour flight to get there, it's not worth it, not worth the money. I wouldn't do it. My recommended method, which is I've used probably about 30 times when I was living there, because I used to fly all over Asia Pac, and is to use a airport transport company in Hua Hin. And they typically will have both really nice taxis and also really decked out vans as well. So if you want to ride in style and be super comfortable and actually lay down and sleep, or if you've got 2 kids, 3 kids, wife, husband, then the van is the way to go. The taxi right now is going to cost you somewhere around $60 one way. The van is going to be anywhere like $90 to $95. And so if you've got multiple people, then that's a much cheaper way to go. Um, but the one thing that you're not going to have to deal with is them rolling the window down or trying to save on AC. They're used to dealing with expats. They're used to dealing with higher income, like Europeans or Thais, and that want the convenience and want the AC, and they're going to speak better English as well. So they're going to be happy. Like if you want to pull over and use the restroom, get something to eat, get something to drink, more than happy to do that. And they're just used to dealing with people like me and you and others. And so for an extra $5 to $10, it's a much better option than the taxis. Now, the vendor that I used was always 5 to 10 minutes early, if not more, to pick me up, and whether that was at the airport or at my condo in Hua Hin. And so they were always waiting outside. I never had to worry every single time, and I had a great experience. So I'm going to try and get permission from them to post their website URL into this video. But if you are somebody who understands like a different method, or you've got a vendor that you want to promote, let people know, then go ahead and put it in the comments, but do not post a phone number. I'll delete any phone numbers that ever get posted under any of my videos, just because bots and web crawlers pick that up, start spamming. People call and bother them. I don't want to bother somebody's business, but if you want to post a website of a provider, or you are a provider, then go ahead and add it. And I'm not going to delete that because I'm not trying to promote a single vendor. I just have used one. I've never had to use a different one because they've been so reliable and great, and I've had a great experience. So that's the end of the video. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. I'm going to edit in some graphics just so you have some context around where Hua Hin is, versus the Hua Hin bus terminal, and really hope that this has been beneficial. So thanks for listening.